Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ottavia and I'm in a teeny tiny reading slump like everyone else basically, because I've seen around on YouTube that everyone is in this really funk reading slump, let's call it like that. And I think I understand why, because I had a really amazing month in July where I read 8 books, the highest number of books that I've read in ages. And now I'm like, I don't know what I want to read, because technically, well, I'm basically recording this video the 12th of August. So, before we go, Taylor Swift, TS12 is coming out soon. I pre-ordered the album, of course. Like, oh my god, I can't wait. Oh my god, I can't wait for the album to come out. I woke up and basically she just announced it. Yeah. The life of a showgirl. Is it cool like that, right? Yeah, the life of a showgirl. So I can't wait. And this morning, actually my PJ was orange, which is great, which is the color of the album. Plus I'm wearing something like this similar. So I think it was good. But yeah, other than this, it's the 12th of August, other than being the Taylor Swift kind of day, let's say. I only read one book. I only read one book and it wasn't really the greatest book. I give it a 2-star. I'm gonna show you which one. The Cautious Traveler's Guide to the Wasteland by Sarah Brooks. Maybe if I had read it in a different time I would have enjoyed it more, but I just didn't get it. And I'm gonna talk about more on my wrap up. At the moment I just don't want to refresh my memory on this one. It's done and dusted. Bye bye. So, you know, I had a release that came out last week and I still haven't opened it because I wanted to film this video, but I didn't have time, lots of things going on. Also was in a reading slump. I wanted to finish a book at least, and oh my god, I can't wait to open this book with you. But before we open that one, I'm actually reading Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies by Ever Fawcett, and I'm literally less than 100 pages to finish this book. I'm page 240 and the book finishes 315. So I'm gonna read this one. I'm gonna finish it because yesterday I had like an hour and a half to read through it and I managed to have a big dent. So this book is gonna be finished today, hopefully. Okay, but the book in question is inside here, of course, in my Waterstone box thingy. Let's just open it up together from this side and I'm gonna show you the book. Oh, it's so satisfying. And by the way, this video is gonna be a reading vlog. I don't know for how long, but oh my god. Oh my god. Fall and the Kiss of Dusk by Carissa Broadbent. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I got the signed exclusive edition and it's signed right there. Oh, I love the insides like that. Oh my god. And you know why I waited to open this one? Because I think this will be the one to help me get out of the reading slump. So this will be the book that I'm gonna read after I finished this one, because I need to finish this one. I just have a few pages, but this is thick compared to the first one in this duology, because I have it right here. See? Carissa Broadbent delivered, and she said that it's gonna be amazing, of course, because she's a writer, duh, but also it's gonna break our hearts. So I can't wait. But yeah, I am excited to start this one. Also at the top is all black. I can't wait. I can't wait. But before, like I said, before I go to read this one, and I need to finish this one, I will need to a little bit reread the last chapter just to understand a little bit more the last part, because I remember a lot that happened, but not sure. I will need to recheck it or check online or something like that, so to get a little bit of a synopsis for the other part. I don't think this one has. Oh yeah, we have a map. Look at that. I completely forgot there was a map. Yeah, you start with a prologue, so nothing like saying what happened in the previous one, but I will check it out. But I am so excited, and I'm so happy that I waited like this, because I needed to finish a book, and now I'm gonna finish this one today, and then this will be my next one, and I can't wait. I'm not sure how long this reading vlog is gonna go, but my goal is to get out of this reading slump, and I hope that this one is gonna be the book, because this one at the moment I am enjoying it as much, but it's not blowing me away. So you know, I just want to have a win. So hopefully this will be a win. So yeah, I'll come back to you in my next clip, and hopefully it will be the clip where I finished the book and I started the other one. So I'll see you later. Finished Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. Done. I finished my second book for the month of August, and I'm really happy. So I gave it like 3.5 star. Maybe if I wasn't in this like reading slump, I would have liked it better. There was some parts that I loved, but other ones was a little bit boring in a way. If you don't know what it is about, it's about Emily Wilde, that she's basically trying to finish her book, which is called Encyclopedia of Fairies, and she goes to this place in Norway, Finland, one of those two places, really far away, to basically finish her own encyclopedia there, because there's many more folk and fairies there to discover. So she goes to this remote place, village, right up there, and she doesn't know how to be around people. Like, she doesn't like talking much to anyone. She likes to be by herself and read her books and write down everything in her notes. And then there's a lot of things happening in terms of the folk situation, where in this book you have a little bit of stories of different fairies, and how the myth happened, and then other things that she tried to amend in this little village. The fairies are actually real in this case, of course. Maybe they're actually real in our world, who knows, but in this one it is. And she was there by herself, but then one of his friend, let's say, from Cambridge University, because she's also a professor there, called Wendell Bumblebee, arrives there without being basically asked to go there. And I love him so much. It's really like when I was reading this part, it was more like oh no, don't say this to me, blah blah blah. I just loved it. I don't know how to explain it, but the way that she wrote him is more like someone that doesn't care about anything, but he does, and then he doesn't want to do things, but he kind of does it in a way. The thing is that Emily thinks that there's something going on with Wendell, and she thinks that he might be part of that world too. So it's kind of like the journey of that, and also together they decided to continue the notes and to finish this book, and that's it. And it's all connected in the, like, extracted diary when she's there. I thought it was going to be a little bit different. I am not sure if I want to continue and go to the second one later on in the year. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but see, I don't know why the lettering is kind of dissolving whenever I go with my finger, which is sad. And also here as well, but here, so you can see the W. Oh, horrible. But anyway, like I said, I think I put it at 3.5 of them all. It might be a 3-star. I don't know if I want to continue it, because there were some parts were a little bit boring, especially a part of the tales down like that. Especially the ending didn't satisfy me at all. It was a little bit abrupt, like finish it like that. And yeah, of course, there's a second one, but I was like, I don't know. There's a little bit of a love story in here, which I didn't mind, actually. It was actually okay. But anyway, it's done. Second book done for August. So then now I can read The Fallen and Kiss of Dusk, which I don't have enough physically because I right over there, and I put in a different dust jacket because I don't want to ruin this one. But I don't know if you know, I think you know, this is a really high anticipated book release for, of course, August, by Carissa Broadbent. This is the second book in the second duology on the series of The Crown Nyaxia, and it's basically like continuation of the first duology, of the second duology, which is one, The Songbird and the Heart of Stone, which you can see there. The first one is Serpent and Wings of Night, and the second one, The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. I enjoyed these two better than this one, because also the protagonist in this new duology wasn't my favorite in the first two books, but the story itself, so where it's going, was really entertaining. I had to say that the first book took me a little bit to get used to it where we were before, I think because I was so attached to this character, especially Oriah, which is the protagonist in the first and second book. But yeah, the first book is about Oriah. She's a girl that she's been brought up by the vampire, or one of the, I think the Night Court vampire, now do I remember? One of them, because there's three courts, let's say, and she's brought up like as a daughter. So she's there like learning how to survive in the middle of the vampire. Then once each many years there's some kind of trial, and she's in it, and then she meets the guy Rahin, or vampire Rahin, and the story goes for there is bloody, because of course vampires, they're not the good guys, even though some of them they are, but it's like a lot of things that happen. And of course I'm not giving the book justice, but I really enjoyed it when I read it. I gave it a 5-star, and I think the second one as well. The third one, I think I gave it a 4-star, but I can't wait to start this one, hopefully today, if not tomorrow. And hopefully this one is gonna be the one that's gonna help me out to get out of this reading slump. Because yes, I finished Emily Wilde's, but it took me ages to finish it, and the previous book as well. So we'll see. I'll come back to you later. So it's been 2 days since I did that mini montage and stuff like that, and telling you what I wanted to read. And guess what? I haven't even started the Fallen and Kiss of Dusk. I haven't started it. I have it there. I can see it. I only read, I think, 2 sentences, and that's it. Because that day I decided to do something else. I need to do things in the house, and then I got distracted, and then I watched some stuff with my boyfriend, and then I went to sleep, and then the next day I was like, okay, I need to go to work. The problem is that this book is so freaking heavy, I don't want to take it with me. So I was like, okay, let me read an ebook because it's easier. And I started The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. I am 28% in. So yeah. Today I read a little bit more of this because I had to go to an appointment, and I waited ages to see someone. So I was just there reading. Easy for this one to move around than Carissa Broadbent. But technically this video was supposed to be like, Carissa Broadbent is gonna help me out getting out of my reading slump. But now Rachel Gillig is. So I'm not sure how this vlog is gonna be, to be honest. I have no idea. I'm all over the place, to be honest. I yeah, I need help. But at the moment, I'm enjoying it. Like, I don't know what to say or describe it, even though the world building, I'm enjoying it. We have 6 diviners, okay? The 6 diviners, they're called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can't use their names. Some of them actually don't remember names. We are following 6. And the diviners, what they do is like they just drown in this particular water, and then they dream and they divine. So here you have like 6 figures that each of them has a specific thing that connects to, I think, some kind of like scene. Like, for example, you have coins, and you have one is a moth, another one, there's a lot of it now, I don't remember. These diviners live in this cathedral, and then this abbess as well. And basically, once you stay for a longer time, like more than 10 years or whatever it is that you divine and stuff like that, then you can go back to your own world and go back to living where you are. But first, these people that actually become diviners are actually families, so people that don't have like family or things like that. And what we see in the first scene is that there's this new king that is in the same area, that goes there, wants to pay respect and wants to have a divination. So 6 is the one that does it, and basically it doesn't go really well because there's a lot of problems going to happen in the realm of this king. She, after this one, after every single time she has like divination, she always throw up, she always feels sick because anyway she's drowning and stuff like that. And she starts talking with this knight, which is really a close friend of the king. And this guy seems like he has lots of things going on, like lots of secrets and stuff like that. And they don't get along at all. And yeah, she said, oh, why don't you take us outside, since, in a little bit we're gonna be out of this place, we want to see the world. Even though we're diviners, we can't go out, but during the night we can just go to the village near there. So she managed to, with the 6 diviners and then 6 knights, and they go around and they have fun. The diviners can kiss people, they make love to people, they can do so many other things. They're not like, oh no, I can be pious, I can't do anything. No, they can do everything, but they can only stay in the cathedral. And then once all is done, she managed to basically win some kind of game with this guy, I think it's called Rocky, I don't remember the name. They went back, she's trying to divine to him, but something goes wrong, and she sees the moth. And things are starting to happen here, I'm not sure too much, there's a lot of mystery as well in it, and I love the feelings that is in the story. Also, there's gargoyles that are actually talk and move, and there's one that we follow that is always with 6, that is so cute. I mean, it's adorable. I like when he talks and that he's around. But yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go, because something happened that there's a disappearance of people, and there's a lot of involvement about this 10 years, because she's already like in like 2 weeks she has to go. Okay, sorry, I had to I'm on my phone now because my camera just died on me and I have no time to basically charge it and stuff like that. So what I was saying, and I'm sorry for the horrible like coloring, and I don't know if I can do something, but it's okay, it's gonna be just a little bit. And yeah, so there's a lot of mystery, lots of things happening. I'm not sure what's gonna happen in this situation, but I'm really intrigued. So it's kind of keep me going, which is great, but I really want to read this book. So I'm not sure tonight if I would read anything. I mean, hopefully I do, at least for 2 hours, because I really want to start reading this one. Yeah, to be honest, I could actually bring this one to work, but it's so heavy. I'm bringing also my lunch, my breakfast, I have my water, I have a small bag, and I don't want to ruin it because it's also like really pretty. So we will see. So I'll come back to you whenever, I read more of the Night and the Moth, and then Fall in a Kiss of Dusk. I can say that I'm really enjoying this book from Rachel Gillig anyway. Sounds interesting, something I haven't read in a while like that. So hopefully it's gonna be a good one. And of course I will like Carissa Broadbent book. So fingers crossed and wish me luck. Oh yeah, still the exclusive edition here.
It's interesting, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a new Quicksilver.
Yeah.
This was our one to
The
get.
spray edges look pretty good.
Which one? Oh, it's so glittery. Oh, glittery. Listen, look at. Oh my god. How's the back? Okay. Oh. Okay. That's really cute. I like mine though.
Yeah, I think your one is better.
The one that I got, like, for sure. A lot of people like Silver Elite. Other people are like, oh, it's not. Hi, long time no see. So my last clip was when I was telling you that I was like 28% in of A Girl Living Moth, and I only read a few pages of The Fall in a Kiss of Dusk by Carissa Broadbent, right? Well, after that I read a little bit, but then I just didn't have time to come in and actually talk to you, right? So the clip that you saw just now, or basically yesterday's clip, where I went to Reading and did a little bit of shopping and I wanted to check what we have, what they have in Waterstone and stuff like that. and yeah, we're just a little bit walking around outside London. And yeah, but now I'm here to tell you how my reading is been going. Basically, I wanted to read a Carissa Broadbent book in this video, and I wanted basically to reach a 5-star, right? Well, I don't think it's gonna happen. I want to finish earlier this video, and basically I need to finish at least The Girl and the Moth because I'm 68% in. Carissa Broadbent at the moment I am like, let me just see, I'm 88% in. I don't have the dust jacket because I use this one whenever I go around. So let's start with the Carissa Broadbent, okay? So I'm 88 pages in. So far, I'm not sure what to think about this book. I'm a little bit scared of reading it because I'm afraid of how the end it could be. At the moment, it's a little bit repetitive, especially from Azar's perspective. But I understand why it's a little bit repetitive because he wants to find Mish again. I just leave it like this. It's not like a spoiler, but just it's fine. And then Mish, instead, what's interesting is that I completely forgot there's another character around her, and it was really nice to see this character there. So I am not like, you know, I can't say if I like it or not. We just see. I think I just need to have like 2 hours to just read through it and, you know, like, and not stopping, because there have been so many things happening in my life this past couple of weeks that I felt a little bit scattered around. So, you know, today, which is Sunday, hopefully the day that I finish at least one book, and I think I will finish The Girl and the Moth because, like I said, I've 68% in, and I'm actually going to start a video which I'm not sure if it's going to come out before this one or after this one, but it's a 24 hours reading vlog where I'm sure I'm going to finish the Night and the Moth, and I'll come back to you here and tell you what I think about it. So from the synopsis that I kind of gave you before, it's really interesting. I really like the atmosphere. The thing that I found a little bit difficult is the position of words and the writing style in this one, because it's different from the One Dark Window duology. So this one, sometimes I need to reread it a few times, like some parts or some sentences, and I think it's completely normal because I'm no English speaker, so sometimes it takes a little bit, you know, it takes a little bit of time. I think because of that, because it seems a little bit more difficult for me, even though I do like a writing style like that, at the moment is not a 5-star, even though I love the premise of this book about these omens and about these diviners and all the people around it. And also I like the prince and or the king actually, and I like the knights, and I love this in general. And also I love the gargoyle, because gargoyle is one of the fun part. I loved some, like, the relationship between the knight, his name is Rory, and the diviner, Six. I love their banter because I think it's like more of like he fought for first, and also it's like a little bit like they don't like each other, but there's something like a connection in there that, yeah, if you read the books, it kind of comes out quite quickly, but how it's been placed in the book is actually takes time. And I've been giggling as well. I loved the conversation that they have as well, and it's quite medieval, oldish, you know, the knight that talked to like a damsel, and I just love that. I just love that. And I think also the evil side of this book is actually pretty interesting. Sometimes it's a little bit gory in a few areas, but I am anyway enjoying it, and I understand the hype for this book, and hopefully I will give it a 5-star. But for me, it's really difficult to get a 5-star in books like this, but we will see, because it might happen, okay? But I'm sure I'm gonna finish this one between today and tomorrow, because I'm doing like this 24 hours reading vlog and readathon, of course. But yeah, I'm excited to continue. I feel like, you know, I was been thinking about my reading slump, and I feel that once I get like reading like 2 or 3 hours non-stop, my reading slump is gonna go away, and I haven't done like a proper sitting of the reading in a while. So I can't wait to do it today. Anyway, it's a lovely day. I'm sure I'm going to go out and, read under the sun. It's bank holiday weekend here. But yeah, just wanted to let you know this, and I'll come back to you once I finish this book for sure, and then like this we can conclude this reading vlog. Even though it should have been a Carissa Broadbent kind of reading vlog, but it's okay, that's fine, it's gonna be fine. I'm just now going to start my reading vlog then, or my readathon actually, so see you later. I can officially say that I'm gonna conclude this reading vlog today because I have finished the book. I have finished The Night and the Moth last night, thanks to my 24-hour reading challenge that I'm doing, and I'm still going through because I basically only did yesterday 12 hours and today I'm doing the 12 hours, so I'm still reading, but I finished The Night and the Moth, and oh boy, how good it was. I give it a 4.5 star because how I started it wasn't like reading it for like a few hours straight. I was always reading it when I was on the tube and moving around, and I didn't get into the story immediately, which is so sad because I should have done it, I should have felt it, like into it, but because of his reading slump and stuff like that, of course, this thing can happen. But I'm so happy that I was 68% in and I read it through in a couple of hours. And I love it. I actually bought a physical copy. It's gonna come soon, hopefully. And yeah, it was so good. I was so close to cry, but I didn't. I kept it, okay? But I knew what was going to happen. I mean, not really, but I knew that something was amiss in this situation, okay? I love Six's journey so much. You have no idea. I felt the pain, the constant not knowing what's going to happen and feeling lost. And for her to try to create a life after everything and to follow through with all the trauma that she had, and also to reach the end like that, I was like, oh no. So I can't wait for the second one. But I love also the relationship with Rory, which is the knight in question, the love interest. And I love their dialogue together, and I'm so happy that Rachel Gillig didn't kind of evolved this romance so quickly, but it was like a slow pace. And as a reader, I really wanted something to happen. I was like, come on. And of course the gargoyle delivered in this particular part. The gargoyle is the best, in my opinion, character in this book. It was so entertaining. It was so cute, and to know now the story of his gargoyle and everything, it kind of like it nearly brought me to tears. This book broke me many times. It was done so well. The writing style as well, even though, like I was saying, is a little bit difficult for me, but it's good for the atmosphere that wants to give, something gothic, something with mystery, something fantastical. And I can't wait to read the next installment, which I'm not sure when it's going to happen, but I'm going to pre-order it once it arrives for sure. But I'm happy that at least, in this video I finished the book. Well, technically I finished also, I have here also this one, but this one are already less than 100 pages. So now I have actually yesterday read a lot of pages for The Fall in the Kiss of Dusk. I'm actually on page 163. So I read, I was page 80 something. So I still have a lot to go through, but I'm not sure if I will finish today. But today is going to be really great to continue and to see how long it will take me to at least reach the ending in a way. so at least I can finish this book for, you know, the end of August. But I'm not gonna continue this reading vlog. It's been going for far too long, and I'm happy that at least The Night and the Moth gave me something. I think I'm still a little bit in a reading slump, but a little bit better. And I think thanks to me taking time to read as well and get used to reading again as well, even though, you know, I know how to read, but you know what I mean, especially when you read so many books and you're not used to, and then you are over like charged in a way, and that's how I felt it. But it's done. I'm happy. And anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel. I know that this video was really chaotic, especially the first part, and now it's a little bit better, but this was my life, you know, like this reading vlog is also about how I'm feeling and how you see me in videos. So hopefully you enjoyed anyway. But yeah, have a nice day and a nice reading. Hope you've been reading as well. Let me know in the comments what books are you reading at the moment, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye, ciao.